Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, November 21st, 2023, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I hope all your plans look good, but we're going to have to deal with some heavy rainfall for tonight into tomorrow morning and also some slick spots further north. We'll talk about all that. But first, let's talk about the observations right now. We have increasing cloud cover throughout the region, with temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 20s over the far northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s in your suburbs, northwestern suburbs at least. Now, as you head down towards the coast, we're ranging from the mid to upper 30s around the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. And then as you head south along the Jersey Shore, that's where we start to jump up into the mid to upper 40s. So what's happening here? Well, our winds are starting to veer from the northeast to the east. And when you get winds coming off the Atlantic Ocean, especially this time of year, you end up with rapidly warming temperatures right along the coast because the ocean is going to be a bit warmer than the surrounding landmass. So you have all your very cold below freezing conditions here in the interior, but along the coast, we're already well above freezing and warming up because of that easterly wind. That's going to be a very important key factor as we head into the winter when we're talking about winter storms. So just remember, northeast winds, cold. Easterly winds, prepare for rain. Now, as far as rain, we are seeing reports of rain out here towards central Pennsylvania and also a few reports here of sleet earlier on as well. As this precipitation lifts northward, it's going to run into this cold air. We can see that very nicely here on our WeatherTap radar and surface map. Here's our low pressure system approaching. This is going to head up towards the Great Lakes. This high pressure system gives way, and all this moisture in this warm front makes a run towards our region. Now, initially, because of the cold air in place at the mid levels and at the surface, you're going to get a period of snow and sleet for, let's say, the Poconos, Catskills, portions of northwestern New Jersey, portions of the Hudson River Valley. Most locations, though, will barely see any accumulation. A trace, maybe an inch on some cold surfaces. And this will be highly elevation dependent. So the higher up you are in elevation, the more likely you'll see that snow accumulation. As you head further north, though, that cold air is a little bit deeper. And so as a result, there's going to be a higher potential for some more accumulation. But again, for this time of year, most of that accumulation is going to be on the cold surfaces and not so much on pavement, okay, like your roadways. Meanwhile, for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas in the I-95 corridor, we're pretty much looking at this as a heavy rainfall event and one that will be capable of producing 1 to 2 inches of rain. Now, use some caution. It's been dry for a bit lately, so any of this heavy rain that is falling onto this roadway, well, there's going to be some oils and some dirty conditions on this roadway, right? And so that creates an even more slick condition on your roadway. So use some caution tonight when driving. There's going to be some poor visibility and some very heavy rainfall and some localized urban flooding as well as all of this lifts through the region. On the infrared satellite picture, you can clearly see where the strongest lifting is. You got your subtropical jet stream right here, your polar jet stream right here, and our storms developing as the two start to interact. And you're starting to get that strong lifting motion from our warm front with what we call frontogenesis lifting up towards the region. So what can we expect with this storm? As I said, for the I-95 corridor, pretty much just rain. We're looking at about 1 to 2 inches of rain, really getting it going after 5 p.m. today. So the evening rush hour is just going to be delightful with periods of rainfall. Further north and west, this is where we could see a shot of snow, sleet, and then changing over to rain. This will not last long, but it will last enough to produce a trace to an inch on some cold surfaces and make for some slick roadways this evening. So just use some caution. Further north and higher up in elevation, again, looking at this snow and sleet this evening changing over to rain, but you could see maybe up to 2 inches of snow accumulation on colder surfaces. Again, on your grass, your bushes, top of a car top, stuff like that. And then zone one way up here, as you head up towards the Capital District in central New York and New England, this is where we could see more steadier snowfall. So we have about 2 to 5 inches of snow in those locations. Again, most of that falling on cold surfaces. So this storm is going to be moving pretty quickly, which is good news for all you travelers out there. So by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, things will improve significantly. Let's check out that forecast. For today, increasing clouds throughout the day with a southeasterly wind developing. Look for rain, snow, and sleet to develop over the interior this afternoon. Rain along the coast as you head towards, let's say, 4 or 5 p.m. Temperatures will rise into the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior and upper 40s to mid 50s along the coast. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Stephen, temperatures are going to be in the 40s. How is there going to be any snow? Well, these high temperatures are going to be occurring pretty close to midnight. So most of the day along the coast, these temperatures are going to warm up and then pretty much stay stationary. Over the interior, that warm up is going to take a little bit longer. So that's why we see this process taking place. So for tonight, periods of rain take hold as the wintry mix gives way and waves of heavy rainfall move through the region. Temperatures are not going to be moving all that much. Your high temperatures for today are going to be your low temperatures for tomorrow, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s over the interior, upper 40s to mid 50s along the coast. For tomorrow afternoon, the cold front clears through. Ahead of the cold front, because this is going to happen around noon, you're going to have temperatures spiking up into the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior and upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast. Once that cold front moves through, though, temperatures are going to start to free fall through the 50s and 40s as that cold air builds in. By the time we get to the afternoon and evening hours, sky is clear, dry conditions take hold, and conditions start to improve. So if you have travel plans for tomorrow, there will be delays in the morning, but the further you get into the afternoon hours, the better the conditions will be. So just be prepared for some delays. I mean, you're going to have delays anyway because it's the busiest time of the year for travel. So yeah, have a good snack. You're going to need it. Now on Thanksgiving, high pressure's in control for the most part. You got this weak trough to the north, but it won't produce much in way of an impact. And it's going to be a bit chillier with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, upper 30s to mid 40s along the coast. High temperatures not too bad, mid to upper 40s over the northern interior, upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. So pretty much a quiet Thanksgiving day. On Friday, if you are one for going out shopping or perhaps you're decorating, well, high pressure will be in control with tranquil conditions. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast, and high temperatures in the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior, upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. On Saturday, high pressure will continue to remain in control. That low pressure system we were worried about is going to remain suppressed. So high pressure remains dominant and also keeping us rather chilly, with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 30s. Now, on Sunday, that high pressure system exits, and that's going to lead to scattered cloud cover and much warmer conditions. The low pressure system along the coast here will remain to our south, and meanwhile, we have a cold front approaching from our west. So there will be an increase in cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior, upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. On Monday, an area low pressure will pass off the coast and a cold front will approach, very similar to today, but not as intense of a system, with periods of showers expected. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 30s over the northern interior and lower to mid 40s along the coast. Some mid to upper 40s possible out towards Long Island as well. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior, upper 40s to mid 50s along the coast. On Tuesday, a weak trough will pass through the region with some scattered cloud cover. Could be a few flurries. Look for low temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 30s over the northern interior, and lower to mid 40s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.